You know, you've said this before, and I'd like you to elaborate on this, is that 2016 was a turning point in your life. You were extremely depressed so far as your film business was concerned, because you had back-to-back films that did not do commercially well. And was there a moment of epiphany where you realized, this movie thing needs to be relooked at? And then you actually shut it down.
I think it happens to all of us. I happened to me in 2008. I think it's an 8-year cycle. I had 35 shows out of 50, and then suddenly I was out of top 50 shows. For someone who has worked every day of their life to have 1 year of no work. So how much can you sit on concepts, keep people in the office and say you're working, but actually you have no work? So I've had that happen in 2008.
So what happened in 2008? Exactly.
I just suddenly lost flavor with the channels. My shows became redundant, and I was told that I lost the touch, so I have to reinvent.
So were the ratings falling down?
Actually, the systems changed. Now, like there's Bark, there was another system, and that changed and went into smaller towns where cable connections were new. So the old shows who were going on for 4 years were no longer being watched because they couldn't catch up with the story. So many reasons, but basically I lost flavor and I was out of favor, and I was clearly told that I don't know television anymore, and I had to work and create and recreate and rework and realign. 2016 was sad because the two films that were theater dependent, where you don't have any pre-sales, both one didn't do well and the other one got leaked. And that caused me a lot of losses. Because when
Which one are you talking about?
Grand Masti and Urta Punjab got leaked. And
but Grand Masti did well, right?
No, it didn't.
Oh, didn't, okay.
It didn't, because it was out on people's mobiles 40 days before the release. So I lost all the money I had made, and I make very sensibly, I make money on TV. If anyone knows, we save on every episode, and suddenly in one movie it was all gone. And so that made me realize that you can have a bad year, but it never really took away my beliefs, because I of course, I had to go through various boards and sit on that board table and speak about the fact that I promised never to make films, because I clearly don't know how to make films. But I said the same thing in 2008. And you really will have those years again where you think you can't do your job well, but that doesn't mean you don't do your job. You keep doing it. You show up at work every day, and one day hope for the tide to change.